Welcome to Bonehead Guitars. Let's go build some junk. Okay. Right or wrong, I like to get just a little bit of a groove with the triangle file. Light is not great in here. Okay, now it ain't gonna take much. This way we got the groove set good, but there's next to nothing taken off the front. Not until we get strings on them and find out just how deep they need to be. How's this for ghetto-tastic? Okay, I mounted this piece of, I don't know, birch, pine, whatever it is. Crap-tastic, nice flat board with bolts to the platform of the drill press. Okay, so I would have room for a clamp. I used some ash scraps to elevate this piece of poplar. So I have a soft wood surface that I'm clamping to. So I could, now getting this in place was a little tricky, but it is nice and centered on the hole at both axes. So I got it in place, got this clamped to this whole mess of shit, and the body is just suspended in midair. But the important thing is, I mean, there's not a lot of flex here, and there's, you know, relative amount of support, and the back of the headstock is nice and square to the drill and clamped in place. So yeah, I mean, I had a fairly decent setup with the old drill press for this kind of shit, but I don't have the old drill press now, so oh lordy, here we go. Let's we're gonna try one, hope we don't destroy, you know, weeks of work. Now, it's going to take a whole lot of different setup for each hole, but that appeared to work. Yeah. Anyway, okay. To try to get this in place, I'm having to guesstimate and clamp and test and unclamp and adjust. That's for the first 2 holes. The next 2 are, I think, going to be a little trickier. We appear to be good and centered. We are still relatively level. Yeah. Oh, and I hope and pray that's deep enough. Should be, but yeah. All right. Hot dammy. Now, I need a plan for the face. For my next retarded trick. Oh my god. Okay. I got me a big fat piece of foam so I can protect my volute and stuff. And then put the nose on a block of ash and clamped some Peruvian walnut over it so that I could get level. And then I raised the table slightly to get level. So we are centered on that hole and we're level. I don't know what I'm going to do for the other holes. We're just going to keep fighting with it and see what happens. Here goes everything. Tell for sure if that was deep enough. Time to see. Guess we can check the bushing real quick and hope everything lined up. If it lined up, then we shouldn't have a problem, but son of a bitch, it's just barely too tight for the bushing. Okay, go with a little bit wider bit, or so slightly larger bit. Might be slightly out of line, so I may have to ream this ever so slightly on the face so that we can line up with the tuner itself. But I do believe that will work. Wing it can be such a whiny bitch. Alright, 4 more holes to do somehow. I imagine it's going to go kind of the same way. Alright, I got this little reamer once upon a time and I just happened to luck out in the fact that with the 2 sizes I need, this will lighten the hole on the back ever so slightly, and it's just the right size at the front to open it up and make sure that it's in line. Since the back was a whole lot deeper than the front, that's our best guess at, you know, what that line should actually be. So that helps me get the tuner based in there good and still be snug. And It's just out of line. There's always one that's a pain in the ass. We got tuners drilled and fitted. Okay, now between that and the stop tail and a nut, we can string it up and place the bridge. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed it. Like this video, go subscribe. We'll be back here next time. We got more stuff to do. Like, subscribe.